Yes, indeed, the gang is all here. And that makes me happy to see that. Welcome, my children, welcome, Moonites. Welcome, Ken, welcome, Poppy, welcome, Ify, welcome, Marticus, welcome, Painter, and welcome, Kirill. And everyone that is not chatting in the chat, welcome. How is everyone doing today? Ooh. Today we're going to be playing some RPG Maker games. I will talk about it in a little bit more, but for now I just want to greet you guys and talk about other stuff for a little bit. You're working, so feels Batman. But, you know, at least you working from home, I assume, so it could have been worse. Look at the bright side of things. They gifted you another sub? F. Why W? Why F? A very nice days. Yes, indeed. You have severe back pain and I'm walking abyss, so I'm in danger. Your abyss. Good, good. Maybe we will need your abyss today. Let me update my bars at the top. You must look away. Well, because it's hard to find optimism from your own perspective, so it's good to lean on other people to find it. I get negative thoughts about myself and about my own life, right? It's perspective that brings out the optimism. It's nice to hear me yapping again. I've been gone only 2 days, but I'm glad to know that you guys missed me. Slothful day. I mean, kinda same. I didn't do that much. You have watched cartoons. You feel happy. Why there was gore in cartoons? What cartoons did you watch? Yeah, what kind? So guys, also we have a problem because first of all, look at the tip goal if you didn't see it. And second of all, I think some of you will be interested in that goal. Second of all, we have another goal to set when it comes to bits on Twitch. Something called Allah's Will. Animation called them cartoons, I see. So what should be Abed's goal? I don't know. Put the goal in vertical, why? Well, it's just basically banned in Texas, so basically I can't look forward to it. Really? It's banned in Texas? I mean, VPNs are nowadays integrated into browsers. Just saying. But especially only for you, Poppy. I will make also a channel on X videos. I have a video, but I don't understand how to use it. I need someone to do it for me. I mean, usually you just click and change the server, and I didn't know if there's anything to explain. But yes, bits goal. Any ideas for the bits goal, guys? for the remainder of the year. What games can I not play on YouTube and Twitch? I mean, I don't have a specific titles in mind. Send me exhibits. Texas has a thing where I need to upload ID to verify my age, and I ain't doing that. How do you consume pornography, Poppy? Cooking show. YouTube reaction? I feel I can't force a reaction. I need to have something concrete I want to react to make a good reaction. Okay, I have an idea. Recently just on, it's a new show, or it's all anime. We'll figure something out. Anyway, Beats goal, I have an idea. Regarding the cooking show. Because cooking show is too much for me at this stage, but we can start small with... I don't know how to put it briefly, but sandwich made by viewers. So we'll have a thing when you guys will choose ingredients I have to make a sandwich with, and then I will eat it. So, you know, it can be interesting. Alright. It's funny the word consuming pornography. Like you are eating the pornography. I mean, I like the word consume. Only cheese. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, I want to also talk about me, like, I have my Oshi, nie małe inanis of Hololive English MILF. And I did not watch her that much recently, but I watched her concert that she had today in the night. But I watched it in the morning. And man, it's so hype. Like, I feel good today. My day is good. I watched a concert. You know, I can add and a year on a positive note. Ketchup sandwich. You're watching my Hiroshi right now? Thank you so much. Raising me up. Okay. Before we start, tomorrow is collab with Poppy again. We're going to play Keep Talking or Nobody Explodes, a bomb defusing game. And on Monday is a recap of the year. So I really urge you guys to come to the recap because I don't know. I think I will try to make it fun, but even then, I just want to talk and I want people to talk with. And you know, my chatting streams are usually not the most popular, but I would love to see you guys there. Karaoke stream, I have like in backup. You guys reached a karaoke stream goal, but I just cannot do it until I know that I'm home alone. I am never home alone. Yeah, flashback episodes, clip episodes. I'm really excited to watch Ina's concert. I'm so happy about Myth getting 3D lives. Kara got one a few months ago. I have to watch that. I missed that. Is this not a VR game? No. It can be a VR game, Kirill. It is. It has VR option, but this is not VR. Okay, what are we doing today? Today, we're playing some RPG Maker games that I found on itch.io. I sorted by the most recent, and there's a lot of games there. There is a lot of games that people make and upload, and that never get any, you know, no one plays them or don't get any reviews. And I was just like, let's just dive in and see what's up there. You know, maybe we'll find gold. So I chose, I already downloaded and chose a few that just looked interesting at a glance. Some of them, you know, some of them have reviews because it's sort of hard to, you know, control that. Like I downloaded a few that didn't have reviews when I downloaded them, but now they got some. But you know, it's usually like 0 to 5 reviews or comments under those games. So basically nothing. And we will play one game that has a little bit more reviews, just as a to get kind of a baseline. But yeah, bots. Where bots? Can we do a beach episodes as a goal? Yeah, we can. What's our current sub goal? We'll watch the recap. Hell yeah. I mean, we have playing the worst RPG games, but maybe we're doing that today, I don't know. We can still do it, but let's... Beach episode. So yeah, we'll do beach episodes if we'll get 2 more subscribers on Twitch. By the way, if you're planning to subscribe on Twitch, right now it's 25% off at the end of the year, so, you know, if we're thinking about that, now is the good time for it. The baby on the tree. Yeah, it's there, it's there. Alright, let me open up the game. Oh, also. Let me... We will be tier listing those games that we play today. You know? I kind of feel mean about just judging someone's game, someone's indie game, but whatever, we're going to do it. I'm just going to explain what it means when I come to it. Like, if someone comes to the B, it doesn't mean it's a horrible game, you know, basically. It's going to be my personal enjoyment and I will just give a proper review, but I feel like tier listing just does very well for people's brains. When there's a tier list, people just watch it a lot more. And like it's easier to follow the journey and have a point of comparison. Also, people like to watch streams that have timers. So we're going to have a timer. For each game, we will have like 20 minutes to play as much as we can in that time. And then we'll make our judgments. So, no, so we don't spend a whole stream on one game. But also, we may go over time because some of them, some of those games are like half an hour. So you know, at that point we can just finish. Hello, Toby. Welcome. Good to have you here. Okay. Let me open up the first game. And I want to start with a game by a fellow VTuber, which is interesting. I just found it by chance. And here it is. The game is called A Rat's Tale, and it's a by VTuber named, let me see it, Vera? Well, wait. Their exact name is Vera Uti. Vera Uti. I don't know anything about this VTuber. I kinda just want to play their game and find out how much can I learn about this VTuber without knowing anything about them. It's about their lore, you know? The music in those games is always kinda loud. For me at least. Oh, before we play, I should. No, not this. This. Let it load. Okay, here's the page. Page diode. Yes. Variety. This is like hearing a conversation you are not part of. Why? What do you mean, Ken? So, A Rat's Tale is my first attempt in a game to show what my VTuber lore is. That's awesome. I wish I could do that, but I guess I'm too lazy. If you need any help, I can tell you how to complete the puzzles in the comments, yeah. So they are helpful. And it looks cute. Let's play it. Let me start the timer as well. Whoa! A rat! Wonder how it got here. It's weird for a rat to be out here. Strange, it didn't walk away? I have been bit! Ever since that day, my body has been feeling so slow. Oh my god, that's not good. Go to the hospital. Okay. Oh Jesus, we can click. This boot stop smells a little funky. It's still raining? Do you need something? Fire hydrants always look funky. Everything is funky, eh? Surprisingly, the trash does not smell. The coin slot is jammed with a stick. Okay, first impressions. The environment looks fine, nothing crazy, but pleasant enough. The movement is kinda weird because just the animation doesn't match the speed of the movement. But aside from that, it's fine. I don't know, like I feel like I should be slower. I don't know, it's kinda weird. You can't open it. Ring ring, select a number. The phone is dead. Yes, it's still raining. We cannot go inside, I guess. 911, that's illegal to make false call, Ken. Ah, you cannot hear the game. Why didn't you tell me? Using your own price is always A+. Yeah, that's that's true. Good thing to point out. Using your own sprites is always awesome, not the default ones. I'm sorry. And the art is, I don't know if this one is probably not drawn by the author, but the main character is, and that looks great too. Her caring to her won't do anything. Little misfortune. Okay, are those block bars supposed to be here or no? This is a rock. Yes, thank you for telling us. Pretty lake. Rock with green. Kitty. I thought the game was silent. No, it isn't. She ignores you. Wait. More shadows appeared? Gay boy. Agnes. For you. What? You know, with indie games like that, it's hard to tell if something is bugged or intended. For now, I'm assuming it's intended. This is a rock. This race, dear Aunt Bertha, I hope you rest well. In our hearts forever. Sorry about the peanuts. Who looks into windows? Creep. Me. Average fever dream? Yeah, a little bit. Are there doors here? Nasty pothole in the road. I mean, I don't think it's a pothole. It's just a hole. I also have my aunt buried in my backyard. If you can, I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. I believe that it is true. Big maps, but a lot of empty maze. It's not a pothole, dear child. Critique the humor? There's no humor to critique. I haven't experienced enough of the game yet. I'm not trying to be a critic, like I'm like a hard critic or anything. Okay, this word is nonsensical, but I think that's the point. The bus isn't coming anytime soon. The snacks are pretty much gone other than some expired brownies. Anything to do in this game? I mean, I'm sure there is, because I've seen it in the screenshots. I just don't know if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you going to draw money? Yes. The machine jumps and you can't take anything out. You've been robbed. Oh, fuck. The problem is that the game dropped me in with no information. It could be a problem or it could be intended. For now, it's hard to tell. Hello, Susie. Clearly, this hasn't been used in a while. You don't recycle. Oh, you little... nasty person. I guess we're going further. We cannot? Okay, I guess we're not going further. Okay, I will say that the flower seems too big, like too scaled up, but again, it might be intended. It's a nonsensical word, clearly. Welcome, Quill. It's good to have you as a fellow judge. It's still raining? Yes, it does. Still rain. Okay, I don't know where to go. Am I missing something? Okay, there's like this here. Just put yellow paint where you need to go. No! Gamers will get angry. The community board only has a few things on it. Huh. I lost my pet rock, Billy. Okay. Looking for it. Oh, looking for oil, Desmond. Selling flowers in the park, Abigail. Looking for a sugar daddy. XOXOX, Laurie. I haven't seen this one. This thing. Did it appear here? Or has it always been here? I feel like I'm missing something, and the time is ticking. Sure, we can go over a time a little bit, but at least I knew what I was doing by the 20 minutes mark. We cannot go back. I would ask the VTuber, but we cannot wait for the response. Because they said to ask them for help, but you know. I guess I will examine other things that I didn't. We have to go at home, okay. We have to get home, that's the goal, but how? We cannot click on this. Okay, I think I found it. Okay. What is this sound? You hear it, guys, right? Almost like someone chopping wood. We can just have a route to a staircase that leads nowhere. I mean, there is, it leads somewhere. I just didn't enter it yet. Now I enter it. Step sounds, perhaps, yeah. It just, the steps sounds weren't there before. And the rest is full of nothing but dust. But yeah, everything seems scale up, like we're very small. Like we're a goblin. I should explore a little more, there's so much to be found. Really? Because I'm clicking on stuff and nothing's happening. It's me! You're cute! This is an old bed. It feels like home. But it isn't home? Should I take a nap real quick? Sure. Yes, I should lie down for a little bit. I should just stay asleep. No, don't stay asleep. I don't want to wake up. No! After everything that happened, it's still you thought of the same, but... Did we get a bad ending of going to bed? The depression ending? Yes, it did. Okay, we have still a few minutes. I feel like something is going over my head. Shadowy people. Rat beating me and now I feel down ever since then. There's a cat. Broken world. Feeling small. Maybe I am reading into that too much, but I feel like I'm not. I feel like it's trying to say something. Wait, what if we can't sleep because the rat beaten us and it made us so sleepy that we still just die if we take a nap? Probably, yes, that's also be... Yeah, I have somewhere to be. Yeah, I do have somewhere to be. It bothers me that the sentences don't end in a dot. Huh? Change of perspective? Okay, he's kinda hot. What's the damage, dog? It's bad. I'm so sorry. What does she have? Is there anything I can do? There's nothing left to do but let nature take its course. You can't do anything about rabies this late in its stage. Okay, so she got rabies. And it's her father? You wonder if the zoom was intended? I don't know, the map is kinda broken, so I kinda feel like it was intended, I don't know. I'll do something if you can't. Okay. We're even smaller now? First with the girl with rabies, yeah. What? Was it the... Okay, I think I broke the game. Because we ended the scene, but I entered the scene again, but this time we spawned as a girl. But we're replaying the scene as a girl. I don't know. I think I found a bug. Yeah. Let's just not enter the closet again. It's me! How could that not tell me this? I need to find out what that said. I'm a beta tester. I mean, it's possible I'm the first person that plays this. Aside from the author, but maybe at least one of the first. How long did he know? Where should he put his letter? Where would he put his letter? Oh, did we teleport? It's a lovely day out, but I should get some work done. I know we're over time, but I think we can finish it. What a strange bash. We cannot leave. Oh. Okay, no. We'll have to find a letter? Or something alongside that? I kinda just want to finish it because it's made by another VTuber, so I feel like I have to. Are we going back to there? No. Okay, like rainwater, but it's cold. I'm curious if there was supposed to be time skip. Rabies can be prevented with intense antibiotic dosage immediately following. It seems like the bite was recent. I think it was a time skip. But I don't know what to do now. Because at the beginning she said, ever since that day I felt like weak or whatever. So I think some time has passed. We cannot leave the area. We cannot do anything with that. There's a snowman. Attack you, snowman! I really like him. I bet you do. Well, that was weird. That was weird. A fallen down log. I think we just have to interact with objects until we find the letter. Ultra weird bash. That happened. Yeah. I want to know the lore of this VTuber. I want to finish it, but right now I don't know what to do. Everything looks more grey. It does indeed look more grey. What am I supposed to do? Okay. If it's really hard to make a game in RPG Maker, I mean, hard? No, it's. I don't think it's hard. It depends on the complexity, but it's one of the easiest one. Easiest, like entry to game making. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I wish to continue, but oh, it doesn't seem right. Wait. I thought I have found something, but not. Definitely delirium, hydrophobia, hallucination, hypersensitivity to light and sound. I expect that the word is seeming a bit off because her brain has begun to deteriorate. Yeah, I think so too. I would like to finish it, but we're over time and we have like 10 more games to play, at least 9. Sorry, 9. Yeah, it super sucks that we won't finish it, but we probably haven't seen yet the best parts of the game. I have a feeling. So, but you can play it yourself and tell me how it went, right? And tell me how do you rate it. The link is in the description. And yeah, tell me if you finished the game and how it went. I will check out the VTuber later as well. Right now, let's leave a comment. They spell constraints, right? Alright, let me get my stream here. I hope it's... Once when I pasted a link from my video on itch.io, it just didn't pause, so let's see. Okay, it did pause. Do I collab with her, playing the game with her? Ah, maybe. We'll see. 3 out of 5 rat bites. Yeah, Kirill. And making a game in RPG Maker is easier than any other game maker ever used. It's all module based and is surprisingly robust and flexible. You can build a very rudimentary game in a couple weeks. Yeah. By the way, speaking of that, we will be seeing a lot of snow focused RPGs today because there is a game jam with a theme of like a pole on North Pole or something like that, Arctic. And some of those games were made in a couple of days. Okay, we did that and let's rate it. Here it is. I'm going to rate it as, for now, like, let's keep in mind it's only the beginning of the game. But if C is like must play, it's like a hidden gem that should be big. A is a pretty good game, you know, a good game, just worth playing. B is like fine. I will put it unfortunately in C, which is like undercooked. Like I see the potential, but it's just confusing and most players, first of all, the walk at the beginning was a bit too boring and confusing, like you didn't know if you had to do something on the way to the home or no. So it's like, what am I doing here? And then, you know, all the other stuff. But yeah, I would like to see play more of this game and figure out the end. But I just wish it was a little bit tighter, like in what they want you to do. I feel a little bit bad putting in like rating those games like that, because I realize those are indie games made by one person mostly, but I'm judging also in like that sphere, right? That's my own impressions. Okay, another game. I think my favorite thing about RPG Maker is that because there is very little or even no actual coding involved, almost anything you see someone do with the entire you can replicate and adapt easily. Yeah. Also, let's stop the timer. We'll play next. Okay. Frozen to the bone. Let's see its page. Yeah, it's RPG Maker Horror Game Jam Polar Expedition. So that's why a lot of games will be... Some of the games will be in this area. We are all one sleep away from popping the bubble of the illusion of safety. Filing away from one chapter of your life to the next. Maybe the final. We are all one breath away from finding out exactly how short life can be. This was made for, the game jam. There's no wrong answers, no game overs, have fun, okay. I had asked myself, what do I find most terrifying about the cold? About being trapped and lost in the cold, and the best answer I could come up with was the moment you would realize it was too late. You were too cold, there was no coming back. There was no fixing this. So I went into this with that at the core of what I was striving for. That sounds really cool, like this is something that makes me excited to play it. And they have custom music apparently. You made a snowball throwing menu game. I saw that. I didn't have to add a single line of code. Anyone else could produce a similar thing purely through the default modules, yeah. Okay. Let us play. Why it's not detecting? Okay, I think I have to make another scene. Call that shrinks you really, yeah, the true horror. Okay, we have it. Okay, thank you, Quill, bye bye. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Always dash, command, okay. Let's play. And let's start the timer. When you are lost, there is a moment you realize. There is a before you are lost and an after. This is the after. Move. Continue. To open menu. Okay. There'll be skeletons, loud noises, bright lights. Headphones recommended. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty good opening, I must say. The river had felt like dying. You can only sense life by the pain in your lungs as you choke in air. Something grabs you by the ankle, leaving you dragging in the water, and by some luck, face up. You are beyond cold, beyond freezing. You are a raging fire of glass and shards. The shore must be there, just right there. You could reach it. The fire will reach the shore. Out of the water, but still on fire. You must find something to warm up, anything. Okay, I like the art. It's amateurish, obviously, but I like it. Search snow, yes. Found stick. seems slick and wet, no good for burning, and even if you could break it. Yeah, it was loud. Treasure stone, found a stick. Come on, give me another stick. Yes. A circle of rock covered in snow. It looks like an ancient fire pit. Clear away the snow. Ancient? Well, what? 1,000 years? Eh? What is it? Massive icicle that appears to have fallen from the tree above. You want to look up at the other spikes just above your head, but you do not. What? Okay. Under the snow you found a crumpled piece of paper. You despair, thinking it must be soaking wet, but it feels bone dry, as if no snow has ever warmed enough to melt around it. Dry as your lungs feel, a cold that only burns. Looking closer, you realize there is text on the paper. It is a poem. You read through it slowly. You wonder if this is just the first part. And then this was some old campsite, some person, some woman sat right here. Maybe that meant you were not too far from town. Maybe you could be found. Maybe. You only had to make it till morning. Could do that. You crumple the paper into a tight ball and pile the sticks up around the paper. Finding two good rocks, you grip them tightly and... We did fire, I didn't expect that. You should strip, lady, to dry your clothes. Yes, by the fire, yes. You start to brush some new snow off of a rock next to the fire. As you go to sit down. Can you rely fire notes on cold? Do you ask me, or in the real life, or in game? In real life, I don't know, it depends on the situation. In the game, probably not. A million thoughts race through your head. Some of them complete, most of them not. A dead body here in the dark woods. With you. Somebody had died here. Oh, that's... Hey, at least we have company. And maybe she had written the note. I stare into the empty black sockets, black pits where the eyes used to blink, and wonder what your skull might look like. Taking a deep breath, you clear away more of the snow. Enough to confirm it's just a skull. You feel overwhelmed but not disgusted. You feel sorry for her. She's sorry she's lost out here with you. Molded by the cold. I mean, it's not that cold out here, it's not even in the minus and it's winter. It used to be colder back in the day, but not anymore. Heat from the fire seems to sit on the surface of your skin. It never touched the bones. You just had to make it to morning, then you would both be getting out. Just to morning. There once was a girl who believed she could fly. She saw herself there, soaring through the night sky. Over the field she dipped and she twisted, knowing it could be hers, if she only insisted. As she got older, she said there'll be dragons ahead. But the world told her no, to keep her dreams in her bed. It's a nice poem. It was not pretend, it was not obtuse, she knew that the world had magic set loose. Damn, I love when the game throws a poem at me. Hell yeah, global warming. The fire is dying down, you've warmed up a bit. It was time to look for more wood. The ice is cracking, perhaps from the heat up of the fire. You lean against it and then the ice easily shatters. It's so dark over here, the trees grow crowd close and thick. There must be some branches to be found with all these trees and perhaps more bones. It's almost like she's looking forward to the bones. What is this flower? I cannot pick it up. I'm too stupid to get poems. It's just sitting around and thinking for a little bit. Not many people get them right away. I kinda got this one, but not exactly, not fully. I would have to see it. Flowers, or pick them up or anything. Oh fuck. Is it cold? You should try and find more sick before. Oh fuck. I cannot find more sick. There's no more sicks. Okay, this way. Oh fuck, a hand of the same girl. I found a bone and I didn't read it. It's not the cold that makes you tremble as you reach again. It comes away from the ice in the piece, even though you could see it made up of many, many smaller bones. Underneath the hand is another frozen piece of paper. You pick that up as well, hating yourself, knowing you'll have to burn it too. What? What do you want? There are trees and blinding snow drifts slowly your voice like a greedy monster. Let's go. Quickly back to the campfire. More sticks? Oh Jesus, how many sticks do you want, girl? You're being greedy. Stick. I love my stick. Leave me alone. With shaky hands you hold the scrap of paper to the embers, drinking in the words. Then you resolutely crumble it into a ball and stack the sticks around it like a temple, a prayer for warmth. You blow softly on the embers and the paper slides. In the flicker of the firelight, you place the bones on her hand gently onto the snow. You wonder how parts of her got spread around the forest. When did she write the poem? When did she get lost out here? You flex your fingers, picturing of the individual bones, then make up you. We are all unidentifiable frozen white bones under it all. Under all the pain, all the joy, good, bad, ugly and fair. We can all be lost, never to be found. You had to believe you would be found. You would not end up like her, end up with her. Out here, alone. Hello, Mac. So when an idea is gently placed in her head, a ticket up north to the big man in red. Of course she is certain he'll convince the whole lot. So she charges ahead without a second or third or thought. Feeling magic and glee, she goes into the snow. Ignoring the warnings, the signs, seeing only the glow. True north she set off, knowing just where to head. Her footsteps crunch down a trail for the dead. I don't get it. Analogy of depression or what? I mean, it could be. I think, like, in theory, it's a horror game about being cold and dying. But maybe it's also an analogy for other things. The fire is but mere embers. You needed more than sticks. You needed proper wood. Wonder about the tree that fell when you first came out of the water. It had seemed cold and wet then, but everything was cold and wet. It was for a try to see if there was anything you could pry off of it to burn. How are you doing, Mac, today? Average winter in Ireland. With a jolt you realize the sound came from under your foot. Something about this feels less human, you know it's the same girl, the same lost dead person. As cold you could see the person, a hand you could imagine a human living life with those hands. But this was a rib, some spine, it was some animal's meal. You were not to leave this piece of her behind. The sound did not come from beneath your foot. Ah! Okay, and now we're going? Are we going in the right direction? We have to, right? No. There's no escape. I see something in the water. What the fuck? It's getting smaller and smaller. No escape. Your heart beating so hard with the fear and fighting the cold. It flutters now, trembling in time with your body. As dark pulls in around you, you clutch your chest, willing to keep going. Just a morning, you won't want to plead, just a morning. Did she find it, you may wonder, the girl who could fly? Did she ride on her dragons north through the cold sky? She believed. And is that so wrong? Do you know what it's like? Never hold what you long? The snow it covers. It drifts this way and that. Drifts? Drifts. Jesus. This way and that. Pouring a girl with dreams too big for her heart. I will die here alone, bones frozen to ground. And if magic is real, with some grace, I will be found. The fire you feel feels hotter now, from pins and needles to thorns and knives. Blood gorges through frozen veins, crunching thick. It aches so bad you wish it would stop trying to move. You realize that the world is rocking softly, side to side, a carriage. As someone has wrapped you in a warmth of woolen blanket. Did they found her, or is it a delusion before her death? Your heart works to produce enough heat to reflect back at you. The pile of her sits on the bench. There was a moment where she must have known she was lost. When she knew the cold would consume her, leaving nothing behind. Hello, Miss Ghost. Thank you. You had both been found. That's a nice little experience. And a perfect timing as well, 20 minutes. We will collect all the pieces and something good or bad will happen. I mean, we didn't collect all the pieces, but yeah, something did happen once. You want to dedicate to my aunt Chris, who found cancer to be the bitter end and left us during the development of this game. She's now surrounded by family and love. Fuck, Cancer, please check the description of the game for a link to Saint Judas Research Hospital. Thank you for playing, thank you for making the game. Good game, but not very replayable. Yeah, but not every game has to be replayable, so I wouldn't even consider that. Would say 1 out of 2,000 hertz in my body. So yeah, I enjoyed this one. I will say that it would be nice if you could read the poem, the whole poem, or every poem right now, like here in the menu, so I could analyze it properly and understand the game. But yeah, I think the poem really made the game like a little bit better, because without it, it would be neat, but just poem makes everything better. So I appreciate it. Now, they're listing that. I would say it's a B. Like, again, S is like must play, it's like a hidden gem. It should be big game. A is like a good game. And B is like, you know, neat little experience. in this case. Worth taking the time if you want. Especially if you want to like poems and you like to analyze them. But no, there's not that much to it. At least on the surface. Wow, we only played 2 games, but I already feel like we played 5. So we might only do like 5 today, I don't know. But it's surprisingly tiring for some reason, at least to me, just playing through those games. It's not like the games tire me out, but I guess just switching activities. 7 out of 10 bones. Kind of, I don't know. Like, I'm not on edge constantly and I cannot rest, you know? Because we just constantly switch activities. Okay, give me a second, I'm going to get some water. Are you guys enjoying the stream so far? Playing games must be hard. I mean, to a certain extent, yes. For example, my sitting position during stream is not the best, but I have to sit like that. I don't have a good chair. And trying to focus on the stream, you know. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Peter. Okay. We'll play another game. This time, I want to play a little bit more popular game to get kind of like a... Okay, I will stretch, guys, and posture check. I will play a little bit popular game just so we have a baseline, just to see compare with this a little bit smaller titles, but like it still be small. Two out of 1 RPG Maker games. Okay, I want to check out Exorcize Me. Which is... well, it's a visual novel, but I think made in RPG Maker because, you know, it just showed up as an RPG Maker game under the tag. But, you know, it's like 3,000 people played this game, right? So it's not known, but it's not also a popular game, really. Like, it's a little bit popular on itch.io, but like, it doesn't, you know, and has a few comments, but, you know, it's not a big game. So I think it's kind of a good benchmark for just small niche games, but that are kind of popular within their niche on the itch.io. So I want to play it to compare for comparison. Oh, also. Alright. Okay, let's reset the timer and let's go. Oh, they blink. Exorcize me. Oh, actually, I should have read more of the page. Sensitive content, okay, that's what I like. Same universe as other games, but we didn't play it out. Your family believes that a demon resides in you. Okay. So that's the premise. Let's go. Let's reset the timer again. This game contains attractive men, women, a big church, and a forbidden romance in a janitor's closet. Hell yeah! This game also contains light, body horror, a terrible priest, terrible surgeons, and gaslighting. Would like to view the spoiler content warning? Heck yeah, no, heck no. I think we don't need it. Or maybe we do, because... Okay, I'm not going to read it. If someone wants to read the spoiler content warning, you can read it. I'm not going. Right, I'm covering it up. Now, dear reader, let us begin our descent. Who are you? No, really, who are we as people? I really do not hate to get this philosophical... Thank you. I really do hate to get this philosophical, but it must be done. For without this knowledge, the story to come won't make much sense. Are we the labels forced onto us from birth? Are we our beliefs, hopes, experiences? Is it really possible to condense our entire being into one arbitrary idea? No, it isn't. Hence why the self is an amalgamation of all those things? Yeah, pretty much. It is a common belief that the self resides within a person's soul. But that's quite the laughable belief. Where even would be the soul be? Our hearts? No, the self resides not in the soul or heart, but rather in the pinkish, grey, wrinkly mass of tissue known as the brain. Yes, I know it's an answer that doesn't fulfill the fantastical desires we hold. But it's true. For when something is deemed wrong with yourself, it isn't the heart that's tempered with, but rather the brain falls victim to that tempering. Clarence, what's with the long face? Clarence, sorry. You know why. Oh, can it now? This isn't the way I'd like to spend my Sunday morning. Well, this isn't how I want to spend mine either. You should have thought about that before going off like you did. You bite your tongue, no amount of complaining will change her mind. Ah, no, sorry, she doesn't say that. You bite your tongue, no amount of complaining will change her mind. I love saying obvious things in mysterious ways with weird words. Yeah. So far didn't mind blow me about discussion of self, but I think it was important establishment of the vibe of the story. Besides, it's not like you could just run out. It's not like you could just run out through that massive doorway you entered from. Although that wouldn't exactly remedy the problem that you have, if you could even call it that. Look, Clarence, this isn't just going to help you, it's going to help all of us. It would be quite selfish of you not to go through with it. The selfishness doesn't matter now though. It'll be gone once this demon is ripped out of you. Cranial cavity. Guess I'd better get on with it. Wouldn't want to be selfish. Although maybe I wouldn't be so apprehensive about this if they just told me what the heck exorcising a demon entails. You should probably chat with some of the guests here. Perhaps they could tell you a bit about what's going to happen. But probably an adult by now. There's no reason why they have to hide something so benevolent from you. No, what is this feeble attempt at escaping? Do you think that that you can get out of this? Yeah. I love the animation. Well, I struggle to understand why people love putting candles on the floor, of all places. Because it looks cool. Picture this, you're wearing a beautiful dazzling dress so long that it trails behind you. As you walk down the hall, you're so enchanted by the stained glass of the church that you don't even realize. A candle has tipped over and is slowly incinerating your dress. The flames crawling up that long trails until finally... Maybe this is why your entire family believes that a demon resides in you. I mean, yeah, because you're clumsy and you didn't watch where you walk. The music was a bit too loud for my taste. We're pretty sure that this woman is an aunt, though that doesn't really narrow down the list of who this is, with too many aunts to keep count. Ah, Clarence, you look at how you've grown. Hello, aunt. The mother of her name events you. She had the courtesy to remember your name, and yet you couldn't return the favor. I'm Aunt Tia, you don't remember me? You were just a baby the last time I saw you. And I will reiterate that you'll grown so much, soon you're gonna be snatching up all the women at college. I will say though, you ought to do something about that hair. It's not very fitting for us, trapping lad now, is it? Guess that can be too surprised that that's what she thinks. So, Auntie, are you looking forward to the grand event? Intentionally cringe upon hearing yourself describe the event in such a manner. I already know that yes, she is indeed excited for this event. But maybe she heard from your mother about what's going to happen? Why, of course, I'm so excited for this, Clarence. You haven't a clue how happy I am for you. This illness plaguing you will be gone, just like that. I beg your pardon, I'm suffering from an illness I don't know of. He hoped to divinity that she says something along the lines of, well, you actually have this rare illness, and we're not actually here to do what you think. This virus is gonna kill you, but don't worry, because with the power of medicine, we'll help you. And then it'd be like none of this ever happened. Hip hip hooray! But of course the words that pop out of her mouth contradicts this fantasy. Clarence, don't act like you don't know. The hair was already enough, Clarence. It's obvious to everyone. And what your mommy told me was the icing on the cake. So be the good lad you should have been and get on with this. The British accent for a blonde one? I can do any accent. So far I will say... Let me adjust my microphone. Do German. I can do any. So far I will say that I should be a target audience for this because I for sure, you know, relate to it. People constantly tell me to cut my hair, for example, and yet it doesn't hit me so far. I will see. I have no clue who this man is. The only words that come to your mind when attempting to describe him are manly, badass, and heroic. We're pretty sure that he isn't related to you. I guess that's the thing about churches. Any random person can come and go as they please. Okay, they are hot. Long hair gang dude? Hell yeah, I'm... like, can't you see I have a long hair? Useless. Huh? Ah, it's one of your many uncles. He's the father of your little cousin, Samuel. It's like most husbands in Liberator City. He beats his wife, gets so drunk that he forgets his own name, sleeps with other people behind his wife's back, tries to get his son and wife lobotomized, and on top of it all, goes to church each Sunday, without fail. Not without dragging his wife and atheist son. Oh, I skipped. You're pretty sure that he wants to just rip your hair out already. You're growing your hair out is a mess? Yeah, that's the case. When you grow your hair out, you have the awkward face. It's like one of your relatives brought a little cat with a dapper top hat. Its tail is moving around the pendulum of a clock. Something about this person is so familiar. Wait, could that be him? Hey, Ash. Who? It isn't him. Clarence, what did you say? It was nothing. The cousin rolls his eye and gets back to standing. Sanguine with a patty plaster all over his face, a slight tinge of annoyance visible. Decide to leave him alone. It would make things awkward if you stayed too long. It's your little cousin Samuel. Haven't seen him in quite some time, even though the two of you were glued to the hip of a few years ago. I wonder what he's going to think about you needing this exorcism. You brace yourself for disappointment. How could my older cousin, who I looked up to, be something so scandalous? Then you're pretty sure that it'd be followed by, but he's doing the right thing by getting that demon exorcised. Clarence, long time no see. How have you been? I've certainly seen better days, Sam. How about you? You're in high school now, right? High schools. Okay, I guess that you could say that I've also been better days. The silence hangs in the air for a good while as the two of you stew in the misery. I guess that isn't going so well for either of us, huh? Clarence, I know that this entire family reunion thing is about you or something, so I'm sorry if it sounds selfish for me to ask you something. Samuel, don't be sorry. It isn't your fault that Mother dragged us all here to go get a demon out of me. I don't want to be here for whatever they would do to me. I'd rather help you, if I'm being honest. Promise me you won't tell my mom? You nod your head in affirmation. There's this classmate, a friend actually. Because of how many classes we have in common, we began to speak to each other, and we've been speaking more now. And at first, I felt like it was all normal, you know, just two people hanging out with each other, nothing more. There's a but to this story, isn't there? Do you know what it's like to look at someone and feel this pounding in your chest? Like you're gonna run into their arms if you don't stop looking at them. But then you can't stop because that person in your future, they're who you see spending a good chunk of your life with. And then you just want to know them as something so much more than a friend. Personally, I believe that you should ask her out. You're going to regret it if you don't take that chance with her now. But Clarence, they're not. Someone's lips hover by your ears and he begins to whisper. Clarence, he's a boy. He's as much of a boy as either of us. And these feelings, shouldn't I be having them for a girl? He paused, attempting to think through what to do. Sam, let's go somewhere a bit more private. You make sure that no one else is too close. You wouldn't want to know to Israel on this. High school, that looks dirty. That's what depression does to you. Last Samuel ended up in the same position as you. Samuel began to elaborate in a blubbering tone. Clarence, what's wrong with me? I'm not supposed to feel this way towards my best mate. Samuel, there's nothing wrong with... There's everything wrong with it. What's my mother going to say? What's my mate going to say if he finds out? How do you know the truth about what would happen? You decide that clarifying that wouldn't be the most comforting. Clarence, you and Asher were best mates, right? I need you to tell me how should we be feeling towards my mate. While my home is love, guys. Hell yeah. Look, I can't exactly do that. I can't change the way you view your friend by telling you how I view Asher. But why? Maybe if you tell me, I could sort of force my mind back to normal. I don't know, but I'm desperate for a nice solution. I can tell you about that because Asher and I we're... You can bring yourself to say it even if you know that it could comfort Samuel. Asher and I best mates. There's no way in hell that she said that. Exactly what she said. You go with that lad one more time and you'll never see the light of day again. And yet here you are. With that lad she speaks of. Quite a deliberate streak you've got going, Clarence. Asher, you're quite the bad influence on me. Am I so bad? I mean, all that I did was take you out without your parents' knowledge. And let's not even talk about how I got you to kiss me. Alright, hearing that is pretty damn bad, but at least we haven't done anything scandalous yet. I think you're ignoring the fact that if anyone so much as saw us, that would result in the next big controversy in the paper. Okay, you got me. I didn't quite think that through. Generally speaking, Asher, you didn't behave in this somewhat immature manner. He had always a calm, composed demeanor, fitting for a future detective. You knew that he reserved this playful persona just for you. As energy is contagious, you begin to stifle some laughter as you move closer to him. Looking at him is like staring at a vignette, frozen in time with nothing in focus except for him. It's almost as if every single pesky problem of yours melted away in that very moment. I really want to kiss you now. Why don't you? It's not like it'll get as hectic as the last time. The last time. The last time the two of you got this close was in the janitor's closet at school. How romantic. Privacy for the two of you is the ultimate luxury. You're hidden away from the critical eyes of the masses. Of course, it was just your luck that the janitor needed to retrieve a mop from the closet. And you had a very pleasant time explaining to the janitor how you had no clue how you ended up in the closet with your best mate. Clarence? Clarence, what is it? No, what? We can't do that here. There. Why can't I do it? Asher tries to lighten the mood a bit. Well, you've got already broken half of your mom's rules just by being with me. Why not just go the extra mile? You know me, I'm nowhere near as brave as you. I wouldn't exactly call myself brave. I don't blame you, Clarence. And I want to know how now that I get it. You know how my old man is all gung-ho about masculinity and all that? I think that your mom would be even worse than my father about that kind of thing. It's just that keeping us a secret even when our families aren't around, it's so exhausting. You're struggling too, aren't you? What makes you say that? You were struggling not to kiss me. Alright, you got me there. How about this? We find somewhere where we can be us without having to worry about our families. Ah, you're telling me that the inside of the general's clothes doesn't count? It's almost the perfect place for hopeless romantics like us. Oh, Jesus, a lot of reading. I need breath. The only problem would be how quickly the janitors found us. Just be glad that the janitors didn't tell anyone. Of course I am. I wouldn't want to be married off because someone tattled on us. Now, wouldn't that be a terrible way for this to end? As you think about Asher, you begin to realize that you never got to the chance to tell him about this little ordeal you're in. Maybe it's better that he doesn't know. He'll probably blame himself for this. Somehow the two of us together, and they clearly saw through our platonic act. Of course, being physically close to someone is the best way to act platonic. Even if it is a little hard to understand why holding hands is always viewed as romantic. I have thoughts about the writing, but I think I will reserve it for the end. That we're already past the time, but I want to get to the exorcism. You can continue to ruminate in your thoughts, forgetting that Samuel is there. Clarence, is everything alright with you? Yes, about your feelings, and I think your words are interrupted by someone's arrival. Face holds a level of smugness that pisses you the hell off. Clarence, I think that I'm just going to go now. And with that, Samuel disappears through the massive church doors. Poor thing clearly has to deal with his mother fighting against his drunk father. Wouldn't want to listen to your interaction with this bitch. Well now, what are you doing here? The words slide off of her tongue, almost like she genuinely hasn't the faintest clue as to why you're here. Hello, Adalia. You didn't have anything else to say to me? You spoke so much with that cousin. What, do you have more in common with him than with me? It's of no concern to you. Haven't the faintest clue as to why the hell Adalia Hallows is here. To your knowledge, you aren't related to her in any way. It isn't like that matters though, family or not, she's always been rather insufferable. Who is this? Now, clearly she's here to throw salt in your wounds. How's Asher doing? Like you'd actually care. If you're so interested in Asher, why are you asking me? The two of you are so damn close. I figured that you know very little thing about him. For someone so head over heels for him, you don't seem to want to speak to him. It's really hard to make game happy, isn't it? Probably. With a dick? I mean, maybe she would prefer a pussy. We don't know yet. Do I really have a choice? You probably hoard whatever time he isn't spending on work. This is like I want to be a nuisance to my beloved that would make for a terrible impression. You feel the bile clawing its way up the back of your throat. Adalia Hollows wishes for the whole damn world to know that she's betrothed to Asher Cypress. Okay, she's betrothed to his lover. Okay. That makes you cringe. She'd become Adalia Cypress. If you wanted to speak to her, she'd probably insist you call her Mrs. Cypress. Mrs. Cypress this, Mrs. Cypress that, goddamn Mrs. Cypress. At this point, it's like she's dangling Asher's love over you. You can't even say anything about it. Adelia would almost certainly humiliate you if you did. But what are you meant to do? Grin and bury it? Alright, you've been doing that your whole life. Surely you'll be able to do it this one time. Was the Merrill cat got your tone? Or could it be? A little phone once in her God-forsaken life pushes her voice. Maybe, just maybe, she doesn't want to humiliate you? After all, it's a habit of hers to broadcast her words to all those in the vicinity. And now would be perfect time to do that. A auspicious chart to disperse her message to all in the building. She leans in closely. Could it be that you're just jealous? Jealous? What do you mean jealous? Blood creeps up your spine. Does she know? I hope to you, Divinity, that she doesn't. Not that Divinity would listen to you anyways. Divinity hates people like you so much there isn't any reason as to why they would heed your pleas. Go, gay guy. Hell yeah, Ken. By the way, Mother Charity wants to see you right now. And don't look at me like that, you know all of this is your own doing. Adria mutters something under her breath as she exchanges a final grave with you. Something tells you that you don't want to know what she said. In your mind, you'll quickly piece together why she's been much smaller than usual. What the hell is her deal? She's rather betrothed to Asher, she only has him all to herself. If she really wanted him that badly, she could have just said the word and they'd be married. Sometimes you don't understand the way in which people view love. Maybe she's into you, but she's jealous of Asher. But she also is stuck with him. Who knows? Right now I'm just speculating. I like to believe that you're not like Adalia, completely obsessed with Asher. Now that I think about it, perhaps it seems like that way to others. Did infinity forbid two young men hold hands or tease each other? Alas, you probably should heed Adalia's words and see Mother's Charity. The man appears to be holding up a cup of coffee, but there appears to be no liquid inside. Isn't this Asher? Or is it like a very similar dude, just that it's empty, like my soul? Okay. They really have a knack for bringing their pets everywhere they go. This includes more exotic pets, like a hawk. Strangely enough though, this hawk is green. You've never seen a green hawk before. It opens its beak to speak in caws and screeches. Love isn't something you just let go of. He said that... No, wait a minute. Who trained this hawk to talk? It's not a hawk. Glued to Mother's face is a frown. She's probably thinking about how much of an inconvenience it is that you're even here. Go on, Clarence. Go on with your day so we can get this over with. Mother Charity begins to speak with you. Unholy One, Divinity requires a task from you. For the ritual to commence, you must light all of the candles. Mother Charity bestows upon you a whole lighter. Got a lighter. Halt your movement for a moment. Oh no, I mean to her. Don't spoil. Divinity's love is inevitable. And if you think you can escape it, you're sorely mistaken. You can't help but wonder what benevolent love would be inevitable. Benevolent deities, okay. Something about further love cleansing you regardless of your desire rubs you the wrong way. Run along now, go off and light the candles. Really? Quick time event. Lit the candle. Wonder why you all of people must light the candles. Wouldn't it have been so much easier if the candles were already lit? Someone took the time to arrange the candles, couldn't they have also lit them? You don't understand the procedure, the rituals. It's not even fast or hard to do. This is the true hipster stream. It is indeed. Welcome, Songor. Okay, I skipped. After all, no, Mother Charlie, you can say that you were compliant with the ritual thing as how you helped set it up. Go along now, Holly, light the candles. Ah, more candles. All the candles. Can you type out the whole title, Ken? I don't know what you're talking about. What? I didn't hit it? You think about how Mother Child said that divinity holds unconditional love for all humans. Of course, the unconditional part has also been up for debate. A postmodern RPG. Tell me more. Apparently, in order to be worth divinity's love, you must follow all of the rules laid out in a little book. So much for unconditional love. I know that there are parallels to Christianity here, but that's not how it is really by most, at least, churches and like religions and spin-offs of Christianity, basically. The God loves you unconditionally, whatever you follow his teaching, their teaching or not. It's just whatever you go to the paradise, or first you have to repent in hell or whatever. That's the difference, but it's not like they don't love you if you're not listening. Well, past well over time, but I really want to see the exorcism. There are so many rules in that little book about who you are allowed to love and who you aren't. If you were to use that book to help find a lover, it would be almost impossible to do so. The more you think about it, the more you think about little book just wants to make you love divinity romantically. Mother Charity has never had a lover. She will find something in people that's not up to code with what the book says. Okay, Ken. Hello, Caleb. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. But she sure as hell love divinity. Everything is in divinity's will, she'd always say. But pretty sure that all of the behavior aligns perfectly with that book. You would be the ideal human. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate it. Right now I'm having a Christmas outfit on, which includes bending yourself and others people backwards for the deity you can't prove the existence of. As they say, you're gonna snap in half for divinity. Okay, finally. That should be all of the candles. I guess that would speak to Mother Charity again to start the ritual. I've completed the task? Yes, all of the candles have been lit. Come on now, let's commence the ritual. Are you ready to start the ritual? You won't be able to go back to... Yeah, let's go with it. It seems like you've already taken the divinity's love. It isn't exactly like you have much of a say in the matter. Before the ritual, drink this. Mother Charity hands you a vial of clear liquid. For some reason, the appearance reminds you of disgustingly bitter medicine. What is it? I should have known that you would resist. I just wish to know if this liquid is... You struggle to conjure up the words to both appease her and obtain an answer. It is divinity's will for you to drink that. They told me so. In order for the ritual to work, this vial must be consumed by you. Is this liquid your love juices? Because if yes, just say so, I would drink it anyway, but you know, just be transparent about it. How are you, Caleb? By the way, how were your Christmas? But it is Mother Chalice's will for you to shut the fuck up and drink. To put it nicely, the drink tastes like a teenager's horrible attempt at creating clean. The chemicals burn your taste buds, plus divinity's will to shove questionable chemicals into your system. In spite of your revolution, Mother Charity seems quite pleased. Come now, a clean spirit awaits you. You stand in the center of the 6 candles. After everything, you still haven't a clue as to what Mother Charity is going to do to you. You hope that she simply chants a few prayers and calls it a day. It is how she solves every other problem that falls upon peoples after all. Children of Divinity. For a split second, you're taken back to the Sunday masses of your youth. Mother Charity always spoke in a thunderous voice like that. We are here for a momentous occasion, children. We are here to help enlighten this confused child. Her face begins to feel hot with mortification. It's already been drilled into your head that isn't really you. This is just a you who doesn't know what the hell you're doing. There's absolutely no need to further humiliate you. Unless the humiliation is meant to exorcise the demon out of you. This one young has rebelled against divinity's will, therefore we can only come to one conclusion. A demon runs rampant in his soul. It holds his soul with the foul claws of evil. But fear not, children, for he has not been so consumed by evil that the damage is irreversible. Today he will learn of the true extent of divinity's love. And that love will exorcise the demon out of him. Now, children, pray for him. Pray that he will tear that demon out of him, and pray that the good soul remains. The people hold their hands in devout prayer. It's almost like they're in a drug-induced state. In other situations, this would almost be beautiful. A congregate of people peacefully banding together in support of a loved one. Of course, though, you struggle to see the beauty in it. Maybe, just maybe, you'll see the beauty in it after the completion of the ritual? I mean, who are you to think that you know what's best for you, right? If it weren't for your irresponsible decision, you wouldn't even be here in the first place, right? And even then you wouldn't end up here. What kind of fantasy did you reside in? Where did you think you and Asher would go to and be free? The people finish praying and turn their burning gaze towards you. This is it. You're going to be everything that people want out of you. Love who you're meant to love. You'll be free, right? Free of all the constraints placed upon you just for something so trivial as romance. In these moments, however, I wonder if its reality is your fault. The constraints placed upon you, were they really your fault? Maybe if your self weren't so tainted, you wouldn't even be chained to those restrictions. Your vision gets dark, the body is limp. The numbness, it hurts, strangely enough. It's so cold that it almost burns. Wait, this isn't right. Electrotherapy, let's go! We use technology in this time and age to exorcise demons. Fuck prayer. Prayer is nice and all, but technology wins. Vision slowly returns. Where arrows fall numb and like something is squeezing them. Lobotomy time, hell yeah. Weren't there supposed to be some kind of ritual? What did they say anything about? Wait. His eyes are glued shut. Nothing that the surgeon do to him invoke a reaction. Almost as he's sedated. And then it hits you. That's your body. Where are you? How are you not in your body? Doesn't make any damn sense. Majority said that surgery was against divinity's will. So then what is this? Before you can elaborate on your thoughts, something sharp probes at you. Ah! We'll double the time over time, but now I cannot stop right now. What would happen if the fleshy mass in the head were to tampered with? If the scalpel tore it apart in such a way that it didn't render your body useless. Something snapped away at him in that very moment. Something very important. Once it's gone, it's never return. And if some part of it remains, it'll never be the same. Clarence Amanto graduated from law school with flying colors. His professors praised how focused he was. It was almost as if he had no life outside of classes. He was perfect in their eyes, and he was perfect in the eyes of his family. Thanks, divinity, that you're blessed with a wonderful child, people would always say to his mother. Some would also say, goodness, the treatment worked wonders on him. Clarence hadn't a clue as to what they were talking about. Of course, he didn't care to ask what they meant by that. He wasn't supposed to question it. But he was content with being perfect. Absolutely positively perfect. Exactly as a young man like him should be, right? Obviously, Clarence had to enter the workforce. What kind of man would be if he didn't? So he joined the 13th precinct of Liberato City. The precinct was always looking for a new talent due to how understaffed they were. Clarence didn't care much for detective work. True, he was detached enough from his surroundings to be able to stomach the violence involved in the field. But the same detachment was exactly why Clarence didn't really give a shit. He was just there for a paycheck. When Clarence entered the office, there were a couple of detectives, all chatting with each other while sipping scalding coffee. One of them glanced at Clarence. This detective had deep brown hair, ivory skin, and emerald green eyes. Clarence felt an odd sense of familiarity, even though he had never seen this person before. The detective took a quick glance at Clarence, and it seems like that would be it. But he then looked at Clarence again, this time with a surprised look. Clarence could have sworn that this young man was going to spit out his coffee, with the look on his face. Then the detective nearly spilled his coffee while getting up from his seat, as his coworkers looked at him with absolute bewilderment. Thankfully, he didn't make an absolute mess. Clarence, is that really you? I haven't seen you in so long. I thought that something happened to you. Do I know you? The stranger gawked at Clarence with confusion and disappointment. Clarence? Clarence had absolutely no clue how this man knew his name. Neither of the men wore name tags. And this man's Clarence's first day in the office. The stranger held his head low, like a child who had been scolded by his parents. Clarence's eyes were caught by the contents of the stranger's desk. A photo of the stranger and a strawberry blonde one was held in a wooden frame. It appeared to be a wedding photo. The stranger first looked absolutely miserable in that photo. A slight frown was glued to his face. However, Clarence couldn't tell for a certain if the marriage was arranged or not. Yeah, sure, the stranger looked so miserable that he must have been forced into the marriage. It was the very first time Clarence had ever seen a man unsatisfied with what might be an arranged marriage. But the woman's pose and countenance conveyed a completely different story. How could a man not be happy with a wife like that, Clarence thought. Clarence eventually found out that this stranger was named Asher Cypress, who was supposed the top detective in the precinct, having cracked the most high-profile cases in Libretto City. Clarence had heard the name before in the morning paper. He expected Asher Cypress to be a cold, stoic figure. How else could one manage the gore scene on the job? Clarence as hell didn't think this chatty young man was the Asher Cypress. Okay, let's stop here. Because we've been playing it for a while. How long is this game? Is there a time frame? Around 20-40 minutes of playing time. Well, we're 45. So, I'm guessing we're very close. Whenever Clarence so much as walked outside of a room, Asher would drop whatever he was doing and begin to chat with Clarence. Asher would ask stupid things like, "Did I do something, Clarence?" Clarence figured that it was self-explanatory as to why he gave Asher the cold shoulder. Asher had no idea what the hell was Asher did. Asher acted like he and Clarence were close friends, even though they had never seen each other. And in the back of Clarence's mind, he couldn't help but feel that Asher viewed them as something much more. Oh, he still has long hair. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Much more than friends, let alone acquaintances. And a torn self. Were there more endings? Okay, we did it. Yes, a single inescapable ending, yeah. Okay. We played it. Now my thoughts about the game. First of all, I know this game plays in the same universe as my other games. You don't need to play them to understand this game. Yeah, I don't need to play this game, other games to understand this one, but I feel like playing the other ones would help a lot. Because it feels like a backstory game for a character introduced in that other story. Seven out of 10 men who don't get out of... Yeah. 8 out of 10 like the gay shit. But the lobotomy was dumb. I mean, the lobotomy is dumb, but I don't think it's dumb as a plot point. I will say that, yeah, it feels like a spin-off game to a backstory of a character that's shown in the other games. And because as we approached the ending, I was thought, wait, why did we... I think that it would better that if we started as a detective and we were uncovering the past of this character, you know? Instead of like getting just backstory. because all of it felt like a flashback and it was very tightly packed. Like, it was info dump after info dump at the beginning, like, oh, here's this character, here's this to you, this family member is this to you, they act this, and okay, there's a lot of things at once that come to my mind. It was very wordy, very exposition heavy. That's my problem, kinda, with it. So I was like, so I was just constantly reading, but not a lot of was happening. I just was getting to know a lot of the backstory of this character, and you know, the moment I thought we would progress the story, it was basically the ending. So we basically get thrown in, we get the backstory, and immediately go to an ending. So that's kind of but I understand it's a short game, so understandable. But even though usually games like that hit me a lot because I can relate, this one didn't, because it was so clear cut and kinda on the nose. Like, oh, here's a gay character, they have the struggle, oh, they have the struggle. Like, it was so stereotypical and generic. Like, every character was so stereotypical that it was kind of... Life is not that stereotypical, you know? I don't have my life, it's not like that. I have some things like people asking me to cut my hair down, people being homophobic, but it's never in that stereotypical manner. So I didn't relate to the game as much because of that, because it was too clear-cut, cartoonish, kind of. The 100 minigame was fire though. But yeah, overall I like the art, but the writing was just so fast. So much of the writing was just exposition, jammed together, rushed, that it was... I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much. So I would place it at B as this other game, because other one was short but tight and didn't over, you know, there was very little exposition. Honestly, I enjoyed it a little bit less than the one in C, because the one in C intrigued me. This one did not intrigue me because I knew where it is going from the beginning. Like, it was so easy to predict every character, what every character is going to act and say, that I was like, okay. I want a happy guy story. We might play authors' games. Because I want to see what they have in store. Like, for sure this one, yeah, this one is the same game, when we follow Asher. And it's also 20-40 minutes long, so we're not going to play it today, but maybe someday. But you played longer because you wanted to see more, so that counts for something. I think I played longer because I read everything out loud. So it just took longer than the average playtime for average person, of 20-40 minutes. And I commented on it. Yeah, okay. So it's a B for me, and also write a review, and we forgot to write a review for, or at least leave a comment for the other one, so let's do that. As a side note, I wonder... No, let me just type some... Okay. Okay, I'm leaving the comment. When Mihau dating sim, when we have the time and, you know, funds to make it happen. Okay, we left this comment. Also, we should go to Frozen to the Bone and leave the first the first review. That's hype. Wait. Okay, give me a moment. At this place, I will play only 2 more games. That's fine. We don't have to rush. Like, 20 minutes per game was like very soft limit. Like, I want to play it at all. Sometimes 20 minutes just gets me out of tutorial, right? Okay. But yeah, 2 more games sounds cool as well. Just, you know, 5 games per stream, not bad at all. Let me check a few things before we start another one. Okay. I'm wondering, guys, because today's chat is pretty quiet, but for example, when I was playing Slay the Spire, it was very active. So I wonder why sometimes I'm playing a game and chat is quiet, and other times I'm playing a game and chat is just talking a lot. I wonder what makes it happen. Maybe my commentary is just kind of different depending on the gameplay I'm playing. Like, sure, when I am reading this game, I'm focusing a lot more, but I don't know. There's not too much to talk, but when I played Slay the Spire, there wasn't much to talk about the game either, right? So that's what confuses me. I wonder what's the sauce? What's the secret sauce for behind it? Okay, let me... What are we playing next? Okay, let's play this one. I was excited about this one. Okay. Maybe it's because they want to talk to you. Yeah, and that's the thing. Anytime people can talk to me. But during Slay the Spire, people talk to me, and today not. So I just wonder, you know, not expecting to any of you have the answer, but maybe as a collective you would provide me with it. Okay, you are the first class adventurer researchers of the Maur squad, Emerita, and you have a day off. Therefore, in Darker, to pass the time and relax a little with your companion. Baku, you decide to summon someone from the dream book. The fate of the little vacation is in your hand. There are 8 endings for you to find. I don't know if we're going to get an ending, but I love the art for this game. So let's play it. The music is pretty good. One thing are the games are if there is have a lot of comments to or trigger some topic. This RPG Maker games are less engaging. Yeah, I understand that, but that's what I'm talking about, you know. Why did you delete that comment? With Slay the Spire, people didn't really talk about the game, they just talked with me. I don't know, maybe people feel like they don't want to interrupt those games more. But they were more willing to interrupt the Slay the Spire. Maybe that's just it. Okay, new game. Content warning, unnerving images and themes, bright colors and patterns, light, trypophobic images. Okay, first of all, love the art. Like, straight up. It's always been hard for me to wake up, especially early in the morning. Same! Can relate. Do you guys have trouble waking up in the morning? To be honest, I didn't need to get up so early. I was talking to Kirill, Peter. I'm a solo explorer of research and I came to a new location and got as much information about them as possible so that the next team can settle in this place. Also, of course, I still have my own team and yesterday was the last working day at this location. That's when my colleagues left. Oh, also. Did I restart the timer? Yeah, I did. Or it restarted itself. Ah, no, because... Okay, now. That's why all my colleagues left. I asked to stay for another day and I think this might be a perfect place to relax. I'm Rifia. Good morning to you too, Baku. It's not that fun to wake up early either, especially under a warm blanket. Which is no wonder since he is a dream devourer. Early awakening feels like interrupting a feast to him. What are we going to do today? We're going to dominate the world, Baku. A couple of years ago, he became my unofficial companion. I wanted to show him this world. But despite that we explored the location together, he's really impressed. Do you remember that I promised you to read a dream book? Let's perform some summoning ritual from there today. Probably for a location-tied spirit, so that it remains here, and I won't be my problem in the future. Okay. Corpse Eater. Wow. Let's just take the first one. Chudinko. Chudinko, a mischievous spirit, as powerful as a small caterpillar. It is fun to give it to those who can't. I wish a good night. Okay, bye-bye, Panther. Mwah. Good night kiss for you. To crave a wooden doll for him to possess, you will need a sharp tool and a piece of wood. Next come instructions for cutting out the doll. Preempted with the Domvoy, it will result in fortune. Always ready to help alongside its cat Korgorushi. Yet it won't live a day without hooliganism. Coupled with its invisibility, this can create lots of problems. Every home has domovoy, but in order for it to show up, we need to share some delicacies. Usually it isn't enough to put it a glass of milk and a saucer with sweets on the floor. Take notes, guys. Domovoy needs a glass of milk and a saucer with sweets like a Santa. Shishing. The spirit is so restless and righteous that it is considered malicious, always ready to pick apart any of your wrongdoings. Even the smallest ones, laughing at the same time. It is similar to Domovoy but has other preferences. A savvy person will build relations with any creature, even the most annoying. Corpse Eater. Despite the hatred and fear of them, there is nothing in them except endless grief. They devour those whom they could have called friends if they had courage to show up at the right time. To see them, you will have to feel the breath of death, or witness it. Shoggoth. A hideous, shapeless mass. It's hard to tell if this is a real creature or an echo of a lost force. One thing is for sure, this is not pleasant to look at. To see it, you need an actually awful potion. Get mortar and a puzzle, nectar of a carnivorous flower, moon water, rhododendron's leaves. All I need to get is a nectar. Okay. Buka. Traditionally, it is considered a boogeyman. They can change their appearance to play on phobias of their victims, yet can't harm anything but younglings. There's no summoning ritual here. Really want to look at it? Of course! Okay, then listen up. It's also from the world of dreams, so it needs a place to hide at night. Good sleep and something sweet. Okay. Close dream book. Okay, that's a small, that's a zoom out, a big zoom out, but that's fine. This is where I keep my tools, amulets, mortars, and pestle. Oh, I can make it, take it. Received knife. Take a saucer out, yes. Sweets. Let's take sweets. Worker store won't be superfluous. Flask. It's mostly empty. It's a good place to hide. Okay. Unlock the closet then. I cannot unlock it, I guess. I didn't want to leave yet. I can put some treats for spirits here. Oh, god damn it. Did you guys noted that I have to do something in this right now? Okay, let's just explore. I loved the environment art as well. A flower called Pompa. Bingo, there are 3 of them. Can I get more? Can I pick them up or something? A pair of Pompa flowers. Ordinary Pompa flower. Vine Fura. It looks sturdy enough for me to climb up it. Climb up. Catch some fish, sure. I don't like water so much. I don't want to touch it. You're stinky. You want me to fish it out? I can't. I have hoofs. Won't have any other meat. Fish is not meat. You know what I mean. Fish is meat. Why people are saying that fish is not meat when it is? Maybe. I took Baku by that side and dipped his tail into the water. Almost immediately something barked at his tail. Hey, me! It's okay. Look, we caught a fish. Don't do that ever again. Can I interact with this? The small root of the Shivan tree. There are also at least a small body of water around them, but they are never completely immersed in it. Juice is flowing from its crack. Technically, it looks like milk. Take some milk. There's just a flask of milk. Can I cut a piece of wood? Cut a piece of wood, sure. And we destroyed it. We can stay here. It's such a beautiful view here. Stay here. Such a cute art. To be honest, I'm so tired. Understand, I'm very tired of sitting in your hood. Really? You only missed some cool art that you will see probably again in a moment. Yeah, cute. Yes, you're constantly running, staggering. I'm constantly about to fall out. Holding on with my hoofs is quite a difficult task. The background looks a bit like Moon, an old RPG game that's a lot like Undertale, better Undertale is like a Moon because Moon is a lot older. Your sentence is crazy. But I understand, but I didn't know. I didn't know the Moon game. You can link it in the game channel. What is the lore now? We're explorers. Oh no, don't do that. Ending to a beautiful view. Okay, we finished the game. I feel something tickles me unpleasantly. I shifted a little, but the feeling didn't stop. That means... That's enough, Baku! It's too late! Huh? What? Look at her legs, actually. At her teeth. And hand too. She's not exactly human. Judging by the sleepy voice, Baku was asleep, like completely passed out. Who was it? We need to turn on the light. I can't believe it. What did I agree to? At least it's tied to this location. I'll leave today and I won't see it again. What happened? The moment we woke up, it cooked some food. It's lying now, though. Why? He begins to realize the situation and makes a visibly displeased face. Why is music so loud? I lowered it. I know. It looks delicious though. If you're not hungry, will you give it to me? I should do something that I forgot. Okay. Now it's better for you at least. No way, it's for me! Ending 4, Domovoy. So we basically try to get some creatures. I guess. Discover them. I hear a noise. I don't see Baku nearby, but if he had left, they are not the kind of sounds that he makes. I need to check what's going on. It's not the time to change clothes, don't you think? Okay. I can't leave. The noise is coming from here. Oh, Jesus! You aren't scared? No, it's very scary, really. You're doing a wonderful job. Oh, she's cute! Come on, don't flatter me, I can see it in your eyes. Maybe you'd like some tea? Of course, Baku is here with me too. Good morning. Good morning indeed. Sorry. Did they go to bed already together? Well, tell me now, what was that? You see, Buka is my brother. He feeds on fear and has somehow failed to scare anyone lately. And you wanted to feed me to him? No, you love adventure and mysticism. I thought you'd be interested in some scares. No, I wouldn't do that. It was more of a training, plus I wanted to meet you. Haven't seen Baku for a long time either. You guys are interesting for sure. Ending 8, Buka. Okay, that's cool. I feel I'm going to cut this one short, not to a full 20 minutes, because we could keep going. But I think I get the vibe of the game. I like it, it's very pleasant and I love the art. The game operates on vibes, basically. And I'm buying into those vibes. But I think I have enough to like make a judgment. So let's make it. I will say that also B. There is not like, of course, it's a short game by I think solo developer. Hard to say. I give it 110% sound volume out of 100%. Yeah, I lowered it, but I didn't know why it got so loud. Yeah, art is cool. Regime is at 40, right? So I didn't know why it was so loud. I would put it at A. I'm tempted to. If it had a little bit more direction, I don't know, some kind of more plot, basically. I don't know, something to strive for. Actually, I will put it at low A for now. We'll see if anything better comes along. I could switch it. But I think good for now. I enjoyed it. Let me... Alright. We would say low B, but okay. I prefer that. You know, no, not low B, but for me it's higher than the gay game. Because when I was reading all those dialogue, I was kind of bored, you know, just kind of wanted to get through it, to get to the main part of the story with Exorcize Me. But here, I will see myself just vibing with it, playing it alone. But because you make a point that, yeah, it should be B because this one is B, the Freezing Bones, and I think I like that one a little bit better, or at the same rate, somewhat, something like that. Okay. Next we'll play... Okay. I know what we'll play. Walking Dream. Wake up, it's a new day. You find yourself in a new place. It seems new, yet familiar. You've seen it before, both a million times and never. Soon you will have to help people where they cannot help themselves. Or, if you truly prefer, to hurt them where they may have been so anyway. I only hope you will make the decisions. Yeah, and the game looks cool. There is a few, like 4 comments. One made 5 hours ago, but yeah. It's a demo. Or demo, whatever you pronounce it, I think. So we'll see what's up with it. But looks cool. Put it I to... now you feel bad? No. I think B is fair. I would put it at A if it had more direction and story. Okay. Let me Walking Dream. Walking Dreams. No, not this. Game open up, please. Okay. Very nice menu, you know. I always can appreciate a good menu. I like the art style as well. Minimalistic but effective. Okay, I will go refill my water before we start. Back. Okay, let's go. Let's reset the timer. Oh, actually, let's start with options. Okay. And let's start. This game contains depiction of topics some may find upsetting, like depression, mental illness, self-harm, and suicide, as well as using flashing lights. I mean, that's pretty standard for any game, really. Any RPG maker game nowadays. If any of these things would adversely affect you, please do not play this game. Thank you. You are tired. Okay, but you can't rest forever. Wake up. Oh, I saw eyes in the static. I saw some Omori inspiration with the like shot on the head on the bed. You find yourself asleep in a bed. A room that feels new to you, but you know is familiar. What else can you remember? Aina, sure, yeah. Oh. I feel like you had a strange dream. You also seem to have woken up in the middle of the night again. You feel like something is wrong. Do you want to investigate? Sure. Decide to go wander around. Episode 1, Act 1, A Bad Dream. Z to interact? Jesus. And open, close menu. I really like this art. That was what caught my eye, to be honest. But Z to interact, that's horrible. Like your trusty knife. I mean, I'm clicking enter and that works too. Your shelves, you don't have many things, so it's a little barren. Yeah, okay, enter works. Jesus, I was afraid. This is a curtain. You can't see out of any windows this way. Your desk. Your computer, where you spend most of your time. It won't seem to turn on right now, though. Your desk. My kotatsu. It's always very warm and welcoming. I always wanted a kotatsu. It's not a thing in Europe or anywhere, I think outside of maybe Japan and maybe Korea? I don't know, but a poster you've had since you were a kid. I wish it was. The gaming setup, yeah, expert gaming setup. So far, I really like the atmosphere and art style. Simple one, nothing too crazy, but effective. Door is locked. Why is it locked? Why? What? Why is it gate here? There's a turn style here for some reason, yeah. Try as you may, you find yourself unable to move around, under or over it, despite how small it is. If only you were a little more in shape. You're too lazy. Come on, it's not that hard to cross it over. A pair of scissors covered in some substance, though. It's too dark to tell what it is. Do you want to take it? Sure. You take the scissors. What did you notice, Aina? Scissors are supposed to smell metallic like that, right? A lamp. The light bulb is filled with a black sludge. Why? Your gaming console. Your TV. You prefer your computer, but you play games here a lot too. You like the old vibe of it. Turn it on? Sure. No signals. Blood. Just some shelf. Ah, you're already jumping to blood. Maybe not. A potted plant. You dislike getting too close, as you are worried there may be busy hiding inside. What? Who? You're calling for help. No point in going in there. Why? What do you hide? The couch. Many bad indents have been made here. Maybe some rusty old scissors. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. The coffee table. Killer of toes. That's true. There may be bugs hiding inside. Okay, I think I read it wrong previously. A trash can. Smells weird. The train pass lies on the counter. Do you want to take it? You take the train pass. Mostly full of clean, sharp knives. Not much of a cook. Same. The sink is for washing hands, food, dishes, and sins. Do you guys wash your sins in the kitchen sink? Is it common practice? You check the fridge, nothing. You check a second time, still nothing. I knew that would be a thing here. You check the fridge, nothing. The microwave. You think turning it on and at night is too loud, and you really hate loud noises. Same. I hate turning it on at night, but I still do it. Your eye patch is inside of the washing machine. Do you want to take it? Yes. You take your eye patch. Stuff. It's dripping. That's not what I want to say here about this though. A kitchen eye. And after an incident as a kid, you need to want to stop your eye from hurting, okay? Your patch, you've had to wear one since you were a kid. Your right eye just doesn't work so well anymore. The eye is empty. The box has had a bit of water damage. The damage looks as though it says Chekhov. Can't I use the scissors? Or knife? Your knife, you just take it almost everywhere you can with you. As you don't feel so safe without it. It shines with that little light there is. We have a knife freak. Kinda into that, not gonna lie. You wonder what could be in the box, you may never know. Oh, okay, we cannot open the boxes. Let's examine the last one just to be sure. You are trapped. Okay, for sure we have to do something with the items we have. But what is the thing we have to do? No. So found on the coffee table, it's dripping. We cannot open the packages, we cannot do shit, I don't know. Am I just stupid? Do we go back to sleep? No. I guess not. I got sleepy like a minute ago, like my eyes just want to shut themselves. Ah, here, you are trapped. You can see a sea of flowers. Okay, that's nice. What am I supposed to do? Is there a guide in like the document I downloaded? I want to understand what the game is about before we have to stop playing it, right? But I kinda don't. Any smart people with me here? Have any ideas what to do? Like I could watch a guide. Maybe combine things. I don't see a combine option. Feel 30, okay. That's what I know. Okay, I guess I will open up another playthrough someone did. One hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so we're not finishing it. Right, it looks completely different to mine. Ah, maybe... Okay. Maybe the version changed? What? Maybe they just went to sleep instead of checking it out? Or it's an older update? Right. Okay. Yes, I am indeed watching stuff. Welcome, Ify. How are you doing? Where were you? Where were you when I needed you? It was a demo. I mean, it is the same. Like, the same game. Like here. Ah, okay. I'm stupid. I mean, not really, but it makes sense within the game world. You were exiting the work and doing stuff. Okay, good to have you back then. Train pass on the gate. That makes sense, to be honest. Use the train pass to the turn sign, okay. And the turn sign falls apart. The old key lies on the ground. It is tangled in thick black oily hair. Do you want to take it? Yes. Head-covered keys. Gross. Where is the timer disappearing to on the screen? Just like mirrors. Are those shadows coming out of your house normal? Why do you dislike mirrors? You look great. Even in your messy self, that's cool. You think there's something behind you. You think. You don't feel like hopping in the shower. Relatable. You do not need to use the bathroom right now. I can like how in these games you need to check every little stuff to understand a puzzle sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. It's not too bad here, to be honest. I was just stupid. Oily black hair is tangled on this key so much it could never open what it was meant to. Okay. Holding the thing is really gross. It's almost trying to wriggle its way out of your hand. Can cut out of the hair covering the key. Would you like to? Yes. You cut all the hair of the key. The key falls to the floor and writhes around before disappearing. Would you like to use the old key? Yes. Loosen the key and turn it slowly. The key shatters like a glass as you unlock the door. Stinky girl. We love stinky girls here. Despite everything in you saying you don't want to, your body moves forward regardless. I know. You don't really like being here. And neither do I. Do I? So we're the narrator and we have a personality, we're a character as well. Let's wake up now. That's not good. Again. That was a strange dream, but... What were you thinking? You can't remember. You're tired. Well, at least you're awake now. Usually waking up is a lot more difficult. Wish you could sleep more, but you have to go to school. Don't forget to grab all your things. It completed. Strange dream. I just did Charlie's Inferno and I hate it for somehow reason. Not the music, but the message. What is the message? Underwear left lying around. You grabbed your hat and bag. She's so cute. A bra you left lying around. A shirt you left lying around. It's from a character you relate to in a game you like. I wonder what it is. I'm sure it's a reference to some game. You can't explain, okay? Old ramen, there's some old in the cup. You shouldn't take your knife to school. I think we should. I think that's a good idea. We have to protect ourselves. A trash can, if only you used it. You can't see anyway, okay? Your phone, you don't really care or text much, but you always carry it around, just in case. You spend a lot of time over here on the internet. You have places to be right now, though. It's where you left a It's from the character you relate to a game you like. Okay, this sweater is probably from Undertale. I don't know. It looks kinda like one of those. Have I ever fell in love? I don't know what love is, so no, not exactly. Depends how you define love. Like, I liked people, I've been enamored with people. Let's say that. But I don't think I ever been in love. It's hard to say when you don't know exactly what love is. Because it's so fuzzy and blurry feeling. Oh, distorted music. You do not like this room. You do not want to be here any longer. A white tulip, your favorite flower. Save game. Okay. It's bright, you can hardly see a thing. The base is slightly made, but smells of death. Who died? Who was split in two? This is coated in dust, you have no idea what to do with it. Do you want to take this box? Yes. You pulled out some old items from your past. What items? Can I see? Bag. Poems? Old photos? A loosely bound stack of old Polaroid photos. You took at various areas around town. You don't really want to look at them. Poems? Yeah, Crossroads. Your old poem Crossroads. As I said, every game gets better with a poem. You're not really sure if the path you took was the right one. Crossroads. I stand alone at a crossroads, the burning darkness of dusk, unspoken anxiety lingers through the streets. My mind cannot handle the thoughts of all the possibilities, yet the safe familiarity of the past is not an option. I struggle with myself. Standing alone at a crossroads, I have nobody who has traveled them, nobody to assist me in my inner turmoil. Yet somewhere in the deep recesses of my subconscious, I renew my path. I take a deep breath, everything will be okay, and I move on alone from a crossroads. Beautiful, beautiful. The void. Good thing you hesitated, at least you usually think so. I lie in bed waiting for what I don't know yet. My eyes grow heavy, but there is of sleep never coming to allow me rest. I stare off into the inky blackness, afraid of what may lie on the other side. I dare not to give in, yet I cannot back away. I am a passenger on my own ride. The void, the static, it speaks my name. I remain silent. A hand reaches out, I hesitate. I'm not going to try to understand those right now, but because it always takes some time to do so. But just I'm trying to get the vibe right now. Broken machine. Okay, bye bye, Ify. It was good. It was good seeing you. This is not literal, though secretly you wish it were. A little petal of glorious stroke in my brain, shattered and torn, made to feel pain. Metal veins pulsate, a dream untold, delusions weave tales, puppet strings hold, black and white, purple gleam. It fragments of thought, a broken machine. That was nice. That one was nice. How it was meant to be. Your old poem, how it was meant to be. You're fond of this one, it feels less sad. Somewhere deep in a forest of tree falls, and nobody is around to hear it. It falls in a way that might bridge a gap. Over a long winding river, animals use this newly formed bridge, without ever giving the water a second thought. Someday a hiker might find this bridge, slowly being reclaimed by the land around it. They may think that this is how it always was, the way it was supposed to be. But as the wind whistles through the spaces where that tree's leaves once were, the forest whistles an ever so slightly different tune. Not in any way that can be detected, measured, or even distinguished, but in a way that just undeniably is. Like always, I'm too stupid to get it at a first read, but okay, nothing more. But it's fine. It's... Who is it again? Right, it's you. You think. You don't need to use the bathroom right now. You should shower, but you can't find the energy to care. Relatable. The light bulb is port brown. How relatable. Yeah, exactly. You turn on the TV. How did you do that? You don't have the time. What? Old homeworks. Okay, I see door hidden behind this wall, and it was in the dream. You'd rather just not think about this. Okay. You don't feel like calling anyone, not that you would have anybody to call. But yes, it's heavily inspired by Omori, I think. It's a dead plant. You can barely take care of yourself, much less on the living thing. But that's not a bad thing. Climb pass. Yes, let's take it. Nothing seems worth it. Check the fridge. So there is something, but nothing seems worth it. The sink is full of dirty dishes. You don't have anything to put inside other than yourself, but you probably wouldn't fit. Probably. Abram, the braces look like they could fall at any moment. Wait, what? Wonder what could be in the box. You don't really care, actually. Just some garbage. A ladder. With how your luck is, you must have walked under this a few times, many times. Hopefully it really is just some up superstition. I hope kinda that she would come and that argue with herself if it's a step ladder or a ladder. Who knows then knows. Empty dryer. You should probably use it more often, after the washing machine, of course. Empty washing machine. You should probably use it more often. Yeah. It's time to go to school. You should hurry to the train station. She may have depression, but she still goes to school. Good girl. The recycling bin. A trash bin. And although we barely left the house, I think this is a good time to stop with this game right now. I like it. I like the style. I like the music. And writing so far, I cannot comment much, but so far it was fine. I could see myself playing more of it, but I would like to play all of it once it's fully released, because right now, I'm going to lower the BGM. Because right now it's only episode 1, I think. Maybe not even the whole one. Yeah. So we'll come back to it maybe in the future when it's fully out. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I would put it because I think it has potential for A, but I experienced so little of it, you know? And at least the beginning was almost too similar to Omori. But I'm putting it on A with like... But it's a trust system A. Like, it's not there yet, but I believe it's going to be. So I'm just putting it at A. Let me write a review. Apply just a tiny bit of it, but it looks promising. Nice. All right. Let me think. What now? I have time, so we'll play at least 1 or 2 more games. Next thing we're going to play is... I know. Expedition Fame, because that looks just cool. I like the style. And it should be short. Like, how short? Let's see. Okay, like 20 minutes. Perfect. We're going to play this game in full. But 10-minute break. I have to go with my dogs and stuff, so... Give me a moment. 10-minute break, guys. And I will be back. I'm back. Sorry. I tried to go back as fast as I could. Okay. Let's go. Let's play. It's a wannabe influencer stranded in the Arctic due to some unfortunate series of events, or in her opinion, content for her followers, which leads to her now exploring the ice-covered land and finding that she isn't completely alone here. So yeah, I'm not going to read all of it. I don't want more spoilers. But that sounds exciting. I can relate. I'm a streamer. So let's see. What a wacky music. Okay, straight up. Love this art style. I always am a sucker for this kind of amateurish, but also just homemade feel, I guess. And I love how menu looks, but I don't love the volume of the music. Why is every game so loud? Let me lower it in the system. Okay. I'll just start and see where it goes. It's a demo. It should take us exactly 20 minutes, so let's go. Move, menu, enter, yeah, interact, run shift. Sure. Starting the timer. Helena. Good morning, me, myself, and I. Time for another day of being stranded in the Arctic. I wonder what should I record today for my darling followers? Oh, I know. How about making another mukbang? There's still plenty of meat in the freezer. But first, a bath. Hendrix above and changes her clothes. What a cute little girl. And I again love the style and also the like fish eye for this environment is really good. Someone's bed. My bed, about my own blank bed sheets, cause I had the default tone once on the ship has. They're so plain and boring. Someone's bed. Not my bed, not my problem. Yeah. Totally not cause I've been procrastinating on changing the sheets. Bloody bed? Who cares? A fridge, it has some sticky notes on it. Read notes? Yeah. Who keeps eating my snacks? Stop it, Captain Leah. It says never anonymous snack eater. I think I know who's the anonymous snack eater, to be honest. Thank you for the reactions. Hello, Helena can't read this note. It's written in some sort of code. Even though I'm taking a part of this expression, they didn't tell me much about what they're looking for out here. It's something about the top secret research that the government doesn't want regular people to know about, I guess, if they're writing anything about it in code. Then why did they take her there? Not that I really cared, as long as I'm being paid for my job as being the ship's mechanic and gain some interesting videos out of this. Those researchers could keep their secrets. I guess she's a mechanic as well. Thank you for the follow, Sofria. I appreciate it. And welcome, May. Good to have you here as well. What should I eat today? Jesus, that's a jump scare. With no glory or at all, nothing. It's like a head or a steak. Possibly from a human. Whoa, Leah looks pretty fresh still. This friend is pretty good at preserving stuff. Oh my god. This girl is unhinged. Would I get cancelled for eating this? Better not risk it. Although I am a tad bit curious of the taste. Oh, I know, I should try blending this in the blender. My viewers couldn't tell what the meat it is if it's all mashed up. Elena starts cooking. Oh my god. This is definitely a just disturbing type of horror. And she's done. This looks great. This might be the best looking meat pie I ever made. Yes, this game is kinda interesting. The fact that it is a real life picture greatly disturbs me. And I think that's the point of the author. The last time I tried to make something this fancy, my mom wanted to be ER. Went to the ER. Then this solves me awake after. Disowned me awake after. But I think I did well this time. Time to start the mukbang in 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, guys? Helena here. Today is my 76th day being stranded in the Arctic. If you watch my previous recording, you'd know that I'm the only survivor left among my crew. We may have had our issues, like Leah attempting to murder me that one time. But they were very dear to me nonetheless. Anyways, I know you guys didn't come here to watch me reminiscence. You're here for the meat pie mukbang. I'll admit, I'm no cooking expert, but I think I outdid myself this time. It's certainly better than the last mukbang where I accidentally made the stove explode. Thank God I'm a mechanic, or else I wouldn't have a stove still. Time to dig in. Helena begins to devour the meat pie gleefully. I feel a little bit sick. I usually am good with gore, you know, and stuff like that, but I don't know. Something about this girl and the art style and the writing, just the tone makes me greatly disturbed. A good job to the author. Occasionally, Hannah would go off on a tangent with whatever thoughts that comes to her mind while eating, but otherwise, she does nothing of note or value throughout the whole mukbang. This could use more reasoning, but overall, I rate this meat pie an 8 out of 10. Yes? Yes? What am I even doing? This is all so boring. I'm so sick of everything. I just wanna go home. I don't even know why I'm still making videos. It's not like anyone could see them. Henry closes her phone's camera. My crewmates are gone. I have no internet. And this ship is trapped until the ice melts. Everything is so boring. Henry slams her hand on the counter. I need to calm down. Maybe she just went insane. Maybe she didn't do anything evil aside from eating the head, but, you know. Maybe she's a victim as well? Eureka! I think I know what to do to solve my boredom. I just have to go to and explore the Arctic. I technically went out last week, but only near the ship. I should try exploring further in the Arctic. Who knows, maybe I'll find something interesting to vlog about for my followers. Leave ship? No. The walking speed could be a little bit faster, I will say. The doors leads to the bathroom. I cannot see the bathroom. Okay. Can't believe it's still visible on the snow. It has been a week after all. What did you do? What did you do, Helena? Snow, I maybe him last week after doing other stuff. Other stuff? Wasp Explorer, Interesting that when we approach an edge here, we kinda got out of the edge. Mm-hmm. 15 minutes later. Another 15 minutes later. Again! Another 15 minutes later. Seriously? What would you guys do on the Arctic if you were stranded? I think I would try to get contact with the civilization, but if I kill the crew, then maybe I wouldn't want to do that. Well, I would make up a story that they went out into the snow or something, I guess. And never came back. Even the snow looks the same. If there's nothing further ahead, again, I'll just go back to the ship. Well, but I guess it would be hard to find to hide the bodies, because even if you did hide them, they would be very well preserved. But let's go further beyond it. Oh my gosh, a person! Huh? Yo. Oh no, they're hot. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh gosh, you're actually real. There's someone here besides me. Hello? Oh, sorry. I got a little too excited, but now, wow, I'm so happy I'm not alone here. Me too. I thought I was destined to die alone here. Well, lucky for you, I'm here now. Hopefully we will both survive and get out of here. But if one of us dies, or both, at least we won't be lonely. Yeah. By the way, my name is Sylvia. Ah, my name is Sylvia. Oh, it's a woman. That's a pretty name. It suits you. She's a bit awkward to talk to, but cute. I always had a soft spot for awkward losers. They are always so fun to tease. The captain was my go-to loser to tease, but well. Forget it, I have someone new to tease now. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead, I'm happy to answer any of your questions, as long as you agree to never run away from me. Sure. How long have you been here exactly? For me personally, it's been a year. Whoa, a year? Oh, dude, I feel so bad for you. I'm going crazy out of boredom after 76 days being here, and you've survived a whole year out here. It hasn't been too bad. I've been doing my research in the meantime. Oh, you're a researcher. Yeah. Speaking of my research, do you want to see it? I have 10 cent up nearby. Though I am happy to meet someone out here, I don't fully trust her. Especially to somewhere I don't know. But I'm bored, and this might be fun. What should I do? What the hell, sure. Sure! Hehe. Then, I'll lead the way. Maybe crazy met a crazy more crazier person. Helena follows Sylvia. We're here. Why are you smiling like that? Nice tent! Oh, Sylvia, I forgot to ask. Helena lost consciousness. Predictable. What happened? Huh? Oh, my legs cut off. Huh? Oh, you're awake. Sorry, I thought the soup would be ready by the time you woke up. Soup? Yeah, leg soup to be exact. Why? Because I didn't want to lose you again. Don't worry, I'll take good care of you, Helena. Again? Soup made out of what? Leg soup. Feed Helena bun. "49 wolves." What is... that's the channel name. Over 1 million views in 2 hours. Great numbers. Thank you for playing the demo. Wait. I want to play the other ending. How she managed to survive the whole year. But yeah, how did she even survive? Are there even enough people in the Arctic to kill and eat to survive? That's my question. I kind of think maybe she killed the other crew members and Helena just kind of doesn't give a fuck. Let's do the other ending. Can we skip? I already can move. Meat! It looks kinda green. It'll be fine. Let's go with other meat now. Helen starts cooking. And she's done. This looks great. This might be the best looking meat pie ever made. Okay, it's still the same looking meat pie. Last time I tried to make something this fancy, my mom wanted to be... Okay. It's the same dialogue. Come on. Let me just skip it. Okay. Leave the ship and go. Let's see when we deny now. What happens? Yes, another 15 minutes. Again. I must say that the character design is very cute. I really like it. Okay, I'm very careful not to skip over the choice. Alright. What the hell, sure? Question marks, I guess? Choice not available in demo. Ah, okay, so there's only one ending. God damn it. I've been bamboozled. I mean, it's fine, it's a demo. I just thought if there's is a choice. Okay, so this game, pretty good. I like the style. I like the disturbing parts. A little bit short to really judge, but what I've seen, I would rate to be an A. You know, it could be get worse if there's more content. Who knows? But what I've seen is very promising, and I'm looking forward to more. Yeah, I liked it too. So it's Expedition Fame. I'm multi-streaming, and if you want Sufria, the link to all the games I'm playing today is in the description of my YouTube channel. I forgot to paste it somewhere in the Twitch chat. Hello, Pallad, good to see you. Okay, let's leave a comment. And
Yes.
thank you, I appreciate it. Pallad? Great job. Okay. Let's leave the comment. All right. There are two backup games that I only chose, to have as backup. The stream is going for longer than I expected. I'm just wondering. I could push through and finish like 2 more games, but I also could leave them for another stream like that. So I might do that. Like I will end it for today, but I will do this stream again. I will add a couple more games here and will rate those as well and finish playing them. I liked playing those games. Like it was interesting experience. Just diving in. It was first time for me doing that. Just diving into itch.io, searching RGB Maker, latest release, and just pick whatever looks interesting. I liked every game we played today, more or less. Exorcize Me was a little bit... Like, I talked about it a lot more previously. So I'm not going to why I didn't like it as much, but it's interesting because it was one of the most popular game we played today, just to see what more popular games are like. And I liked it possibly the least, even less than the one in C. But the one in C is because how it's made. This one is very well made, but just the writing wasn't there for me. Exactly. But I enjoyed it. Play the new Grinds games. It's more... That's for a Flash games stream. That's something separate for another time. A little bit different. But yeah, I'm planning to do something like that. Let me... Alright. I'm going to set up a raid over on Twitch. If you stayed for that, I would appreciate it, Hmm. And I will do it again. I will do a stream like this again. Although I might rethink some how I do it, but yeah. Tomorrow is collab with Poppy. We're going to play Keep Talking or and Nobody Explodes. And then Monday is a recap of the new year, and I'm going to try it and to make it entertaining. So I hope to see you there, guys. I mean, hell, why not? I'm starting up the raid. Again, thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate everyone. Lurkers too. Bye bye. Kisses for everyone. And Oyasumun.